up, ladies and gentlemen? Happy, I think, Tuesday. Welcome back to the stream. Before we get started, do me a favor, smash the like button. Give me 1 second. And subscribe to the channel if you're watching over on YouTube. If you're watching over on X, make sure to like and repost. Oh, I'm trying to do something on X. I'm going to make sure it's working. There it is. There it is. All right, cool. Doing a little new post over on X. If you guys could, please smash that, repost it, all that good stuff. I'm actually going to pin that to my profile. Give me a second here. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How we doing? What's up? Matt Durer says blocked. Dude, that's the second time you said blocked in the chat. Obviously, I'm not blocked, my guy. What's up, baby? How we doing? Cloud Dally. What's up? It's Junie. What's up, Jayhawk? How we doing? Jayhawk, you like that video I tagged you in earlier, bro? I knew you would. XXI, what's up, baby? J Prodigy, what's up? Westerman Feist, what's up? Crypto Art, GM, what's up, baby? Hey, did you get your account back on X? Did you get your account back? I know you had some issues with your account. Let me know. How are we doing today, guys? Happy Tuesday. We do have some grim news, I would say, for you guys today. Now, obviously, I watch a lot of different people in this space, a lot of technical analysis people. Obviously, you know, I'm really tuned in with what's going on with the geopolitical situation, the war, and all that shit. Pretty much everything. But one of our favorite people in the space is calling the top of this market, which will obviously affect, you know, every crypto project in the space. You know, crypto's kind of one of those things where, you know, it's the redheaded stepchild of, well, if crypto is the redheaded stepchild of finance, meme coins are the redheaded stepchild of the redheaded stepchild. You know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those places where when shit gets crazy, most people dip. Like, they just take off, you know, never to be seen again. And that's part of the, it's pretty much part of the fucking culture. Cloud Deli says locked in. Give me 1 second. Hold on. But I can see everything. I can't tag or write or read. Okay. So with X, what they were doing is they were kind of coming down on crypto bots. And I think they probably thought you were a bot. Even if like you have a verified account, I think you have to wait before you can post a bunch of stuff. I just don't know how they do that, like how they crack down on it, because there's some legit people in this space that are like just online every day, people from different countries. I'm talking about smaller accounts, because if you're a bigger account and you're just, replying to comments. What's up, Kayla? How you doing? Replying to comments and stuff like that. Like, I mean, they know you've been around, especially if you had your account for a long time. But there's a lot of people that are being mistaken as bots and getting their account deleted. I've seen that a lot. But there is a big bot problem in crypto, especially the ones that when, like, I make a post, or pretty much anybody that, does crypto content makes a post, it'll post something real quick, like a link to like a Telegram or some shit like that. It's hard to tell unless you really just go manually check them all, right? All right, so let's talk about Asteroid real quick. So Asteroid last night hit $200 million. What's up? Anything for clicks? Can I look at Rave? Yeah, I can look at Rave. I have some news about that too, in the whole Zach XBT situation. But Asteroid hit $200 million last night, which is nice. Now, obviously, it's pulled back quite a bit. And I think when it was starting to pump, like to 200 mil, I took a screenshot, posted it, then went to bed because I just couldn't stay up all night. I wanted to do a stream at midnight last night, but I was like, nah, just fucking chill. But it hit 200 million again, hitting an all-time high last night, which is nice. Now, there's been a lot of drama between the two different communities in this space, which I think is interesting. But before we get to that, so we did see that someone did drop like over $1 million in Asteroid, I think on a few different transactions yesterday. So that was pretty interesting, Goes to show, like, there's some ETH whales that are hanging out just fucking ready to ape into the next big meme coin, right? People that really are, I wouldn't say not online, but probably don't do much else like trading on ETH. To be fair, there hasn't been any really good ETH meme coins. And a lot of these wallets were kind of inactive. They could be trading on Solana or whatever, but we did see some massive buys come in from some dormant wallets. But I did see, so this chick, her name is Rebecca Perato. So if you guys know, there's been a massive kind of, fight between Asteroid on Solana and Asteroid on Ethereum, right? And obviously, it's the whole ETH versus Solana narrative that, I've been talking about too. And it's not really ETH versus Solana necessarily. It's ETH versus pump fund and tokens you can hold for a long time in pump fund, because there has been some absolute senders on Solana. I've covered all of them, right? But it seems like the space is just flooded with quick pump fund tokens. And what I mean is like there's just so much fucking volume. And it's just, they're all just quick bundle rugs, like quick, like not even a week or a couple weeks or a few days. It's like some of these guys rug at like 50K. It's crazy, you know, how insane the space is right now, you know. And what's up, Westman Feast over on X? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. So anyways, so Rebecca Parato is the mother of Liv Parato, which is the little girl that, you know, pretty much started the whole Asteroid hype. Now, keep in mind, they have nothing to do with crypto, but people in crypto will create a token off of anything. And if they see a Shiba dog involved with Elon Musk in any way, they're going to make a token. That's just what they do. People are fucking crazy, right? But obviously, you know, when it comes to SHIB and Elon Musk, it's kind of like an E thing, really, right? But, you know, obviously Solana made one, probably first and those sorts of things. Anyways, they're targeting her mother, and she has nothing to do with crypto. And she's getting her account hacked, you know. I think this is her legit account. I think she has control over it again. I don't know. The old posts seem to be hers. But she said this: after I thought I had fixed last night, the hacker got to the bag app and took everything. When I log in, this is what I see. So the cool thing about, you know, the Solana one, or bags, right? It's a different place where you can launch. I believe it's a different like platform. That it's not Pump Fund, right? Is that I think the creator of the token, it's like kind of like a GoFundMe kind of thing. And the person who's creating the token or whatever cause they have going on, they can collect the amount of fees and you can be given to that person, right? And I guess she was the person they were going to give it to, but of course people hacked her account and stole her shit, right? And then she says this: these posts are fake. My account was hacked. Number one, I always called her Liv. Number two, look up my last comments about how to spell asteroid. I never created any coins or accounts to profit off my daughter's loss. Anything that we have made in bags will go towards starting a foundation in her memory. I don't think that GoFundMe listed is legit also, but see, people are like making GoFundMes, bro. That's crazy, but it's the crypto space and people do crazy shit like that, you know? Like they have no heart, bro. People are crazy. I remember after the Queen of England, when she died, bro, literally like 5 minutes after she died, there was a the Queen is dead token up. I'm not even kidding. She says, I'm so sorry if anyone lost money on this. I would have rather had them steal from me than anyone else. So she's like beating herself up over it. And, you know, we're kind of immune to it because we're kind of a bunch of shitbag degenerates. But it sucks to see like a normie, you know, being fucked with, you know, because somebody made a meme coin about her daughter. Now, this is all coming from the Solana side, right? This is frustrating to deal with. I only have this account to honor her and share her story. I promised her I would spend the rest of my life making sure she's not forgotten. This is horrible to deal with on top of losing her. And you can see a lot of people are making accounts. Like, I guess this is a fake account of her. And then look at my daughter, Olivia, passed away, you know, and they have like fucking Telegram groups and everything. What's up, boy butter? That's a weird name. I'll check. Crypto Art, can you actually post that? Can you DM me on X? So I thought that was, you know, obviously what's up, Pizza? How we doing? Happy Tuesday, bro. Happy Tuesday. So it was interesting, you know, to see her going through it, you know. So obviously, you know, someone's making a fake account and starting a bunch of drama, right? Now, what I thought was interesting is like, even still, you know, even still with all this shit going on, last night we saw Orangey, which is another content creator, which I thought was interesting. What he said this, maybe he deleted it, I'm not sure. He deleted it, but you know, Orangey pretty much made like a sad post saying, you know, pretty much telling the people that the Asteroid on Solana is better. And that's when this Asteroid started to rip. Like, it went to 200 million last night. It's like, no shame, you know what I mean? I don't even mention the mom or anything. I'm like, I'm tag her or anything, so that's some weird shit. But, you know, people in crypto are like that. You know, it is what it is. Been trolling a goofy ass for months. Shut up, boy butter. So I thought that was interesting. You know, so that's a little bit of the Asteroid drama. Now, I made this post earlier, right? And I think obviously a lot of people got butthurt about it. We'll talk about that here in a second. But I put, it's ETH versus Sol right now. And if you look at the timeline, that's what it is, right? I said, look at all the meme coins. I said, look, all the meme coins eventually go to zero. We know that, right? With the exception of a few, like Pepe, Bonk, you know, Peanut. Like, there's been some bangers, right? But the shelf life of these Solana pump fund tokens is literally 60 seconds. And that's true, right? The average person isn't an autistic Fortnite trader that spends all day online trying not to be extra liquidity. I know a lot of you guys in the chat have jobs. I know there's a different market for people that are just trading all day on the pump, because the pump fund thing came about that, right? It kind of like became that. Just quick little X's, boom, boom, rug a chart real quick, boom, boom, share a chart, rug it real quick. So some people just want to buy meme coin, support their community, and not have to worry about getting rugged while they're at work. If you weren't here in 2021, then you wouldn't understand. You could hold a token for a month. The average hold time for SHIB was 31 days. This is why people are embracing Ethereum, and that's pretty much the move, right? Now, a buddy of mine, this post came out right after, which I thought was interesting. Eric Stevens, which, I asked him for alpha and stuff because, first of all, I think he's a good, shiller, right? We all shill shit. He shills some pretty good stuff. Nobody wins on everything, right? But he says, lol, people are really trying to gas niggas whose first crypto experience was Solana. So saying that there's a lot of people that entered the space that, are only about Solana. That's the only experience they've ever had. He said, so they don't even know how the ETH trenches were like, which is true. People were out here paying 30% taxes on buys and sells. Absolutely. There were definitely huge projects that taxed the shit out of you. Obviously, SHIB and Pepe and Saitama and a few other big guys had like 2% taxes, but it was not uncommon to see a token for like 20%. Now, I'm not talking about the ETH trenches. I'm talking about like Ethereum big coins, right? Or Ethereum just like the projects and like the average project in general. It felt like you could close. There's so many good ones to name. You could just close your eyes, pick one, and it would pump a little bit, right? He says, and getting raped, an additional 60% on MEV spikes. Now, that's a little much, but yes, obviously the bot problem is a big thing. Sandwich attacks and all those sorts of things. You can get wrecked, right? And then hit with a $1,000 gas fee. Not all the time, but I've definitely had some crazy quotes. Only for the liquidity to get pulled or their Telegram to be deleted by the same 5 shady devs over and over again. At least with Solana, the scamming is decentralized. I guess kind of missed the point on that. We were kind of talking about the big daddies, right? And just like the general vibe of trading meme coins back then. At least some of the meme coins my community got into, like we weren't in Telegrams all day trading shit because you couldn't really do that with Ethereum. You could with Ethereum meme coins. And yes, no, Jared is alive and well. Jared's never going away. He's alive and well. But yeah, we all know Jared. Obviously, when Pepe came, it was listed everywhere at once, so you didn't really have to buy it on a decentralized exchange. 0% taxes, and really, Pepe was like the first. Shiba Inu too, right? And Saitama had 2% taxes, but really, Pepe was like the first big like ERC20 token that people really noticed didn't have taxes. There was a few, but that was like a big one. Shiba Inu, I don't think Shiba has taxes, but you get my point here. But yeah, ETH trenches were brutal too. And to be honest, BNB was kind of like the shit bag chain then. Definitely less volume when it comes to the amount of tokens that were being created and those sorts of things, right? And I think it's because the barrier to entry was lower, right? You had the same few devs because the barrier to entry was lower. But what I'm saying is they all have this, they all have the same outcome, which is 0, most of them. But at least you got to hold a little longer. Nectar says, bro, they got my account. So Nectar, so they're doing this thing that if you're making an account and you're and if you're talking about crypto coins, they're probably going to clap you if you post a lot. Like they're big on that kind of thing. That's how they're trying to get rid of bots. I just don't see how that's going to work because I talked about it earlier. Like people like you, people like you, are actual people that chill, and you're just a regular person, Dun. Who is boy Butta rear identity? They go, what? Bring back reflections, right? Reflections are kind of a scam, right? Yes, I'm still holding Asteroid. I'm still up more than a 2x. I got at 60 mil. I top blasted at 60 mil. Went to 200 mil last night. Did take a little profits. Check out position CTO. We'll check that out a little later. Solana motherfuckers are so retarded that they see ETH meme coins pumping and right away go, we need pump fun on ETH. Brother, the reason the meme coins are pumping is because there is no pump fun. For sure. BNB was definitely the Jeet chain law. I got rugged so many times on BNB because I was too cheap to pay $500. Exactly. And that's what BNB was, because it's not like you didn't have an option for cheap fees. Now, here's the thing. BNB wasn't like cheaper than Solana, but it was pretty damn cheap. But still, I mean, that was like the rug chain, you know? And I remember like Caesar calls and a bunch of old school degens were like big Telegram BNB guys. Damn, Rodney didn't tell us that 1 mil, motherfucker. I know you knew. Like at Asteroid, dude, I saw Asteroid on the timeline. Like we first talked about it in my chat or on stream around 19 million, but I didn't get it until 60 because I just kind of felt the vibes around 60. What happened more so far? 26 more rugs or more rigged giveaways? Shut the fuck up. We literally did a live Twitter picker. What's up, head mentalist? Fuck, I'm always late on giveaways. Saw your giveaways now. I better try my luck next time. Dude, yeah, I had 2 giveaways. I did $400 in 2 days. So I did $200 of Wojak and then $200 of Asteroid. Now, Wojak's looking, Asteroid's looking good. Wojak not looking so good. I think I did the giveaway at like 18 mil. So you're down quite a bit or just a little bit. Not too bad. But Asteroid did some nice X's. So if you won the Asteroid giveaway 2-3 days ago, you're looking pretty good. Is this Jayhawk? This is really Jayhawk, isn't it? Jayhawk goes a different count and really, oh, because the ZI8. Okay, that's Z8I. Okay. Can you give away a stripper next giveaway? Absolutely. What do you think about this punk coin Arcane been talking about? Yeah, it's Jayhawk. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Or Bud. Is it Bud? Cloud Daily says, Rodney, you are doing, damn, thanks for the fucking hype, bro. Appreciate that. All right. Let's, so that's the Asteroid news pretty much. And we talk about the ETH versus Sol kind of drama going on. I don't know if that was targeted towards me, but nigga, say it with your chest, you know? Bubble Maps called me out earlier, which I thought was interesting. You guys see this? So remember Brent, the token I showed at 2 mil. I got to like, what, 13 mil. So nice little couple X's for you guys. But it was a bundled. So, I mean, fucking, yeah, you know, they're all bundled, most of them, you know? So, which is crazy because they've done threads before on Bubble Maps and I haven't really been included in any of them. So it's nice to be included in this one. So they said Brent is heavily bundled. 70% of the supply is owned by fresh wallets funded from centralized exchanges. Block KLA. Now, when we say bundled, this is what we mean by bundled. When people are saying like Asteroid and Wojak are bundled, this is bundled, motherfuckers. You know? It says Brent is a meme coin inspired by Brent oil and the global rising oil prices. It was promoted by the usual CT meme lords and surged to a 10 mil market cap. Your boy got a shout out. Bull, Brent, Unk. Now, this is pretty much when nothing was going on. And obviously, I told you guys about Brent on stream at like around 2 milli. And obviously, it's not doing too hot now. Pulled back or dumped or still up from when I showed it. But, you know, it's crypto. You know, I don't know what you want me to do. I didn't create the tokens, you know. And all you guys are big boys and big girls here in the chat. You know what the fuck, you know what I mean? It's like the people that are on these Pump Fun live streams. They know what's up. You know, you think, right? Yeah, that's definitely Jayhawk. Yeah, that's definitely Jayhawk. Fucking freak ass motherfucker. Fucking freak. Yeah, so they pretty much go into pretty much, and you know, I think that Bubble Maps, like any other like person, you know, that's doing these sort of detective work, I think they, you know, they go for max engagement. But I always think it's funny that their chart is shit. And thank you so much, Yash Gupta. Shout out to Nurung. Appreciate you. Nurung fam in the house. Nurung. Will Nurung be the next dog pumping on ETH? Please do a review. Thank you so much for the donation. Bro, we've done so many reviews on Nurung, bro. You know, so many. But I appreciate the support, brother. It's definitely Jayhawk. Now, I don't know what I'm doing. That's why my ass is still working. Shout out to the PMV people in the house. Don't like Rod, you created all of them. Every single coin out right now, bro. Throw a brother 0.1 soul. What is that sentence? Anyways, I always think it's funny because Bubble Maps chart looks like absolute dog water. But in all seriousness, they're a good project, right? They're a good project. I think they're a great project and good, especially when you're doing research, right? And I remember I had an issue with them actually when I was first creating an account for them. because you had to buy a certain amount of tokens or some shit like that to use them, which is stupid, but it is what it is. For like the premium version back then, and they got on it really quick. So customer services, I mean, this is 2 years ago. Thank you for great customer service. Fuck you for calling me out, but I absolutely love your project and I'll always support you guys. So I thought that was funny. But it is funny. They do be dunking on like large projects sometimes, you know, but that's how it is in the crypto space, you know? Okay. So that's the bubble map situation. I thought was funny. Oh, also I do want to mention, you know, remember Zach XBT went after Rave DAO the other day, which I thought was crazy. Yeah, obviously crazy. First of all, it's the crypto space, guys. Shit's going to pump, right? So Rave DAO is up 117% over the last 24 hours. So people bought the bottom of Rave DAO. Like if Terra Luna taught us anything, people are going to buy shit no matter what's going on. What's up, Swizz Bandito? What's up, Affable Cash? What's up, baby? OG Nero, bro. Prompt, say hello. What's up? How we doing? Crypto Warrior, check out positions. Deb's Child, what's up? GMGM. Kai, Nectar. You know, dude, StreamYard really needs to get it together with like the comment section because I can't see the X comments half the time. But anyways, Rave DAO, obviously Zach XBT made a post about him, went straight to the fucking shitter, right? Which is interesting. He went after Meme Core the other day, which I thought was interesting, and really nothing. You know, and I think he went after these guys kind of harder. Like everyone was kind of speaking out against him. Like, why are you going after Meme Core? And he was replying to like a bunch of different accounts on X, and it's fine. So maybe Zach can't take out every project, which is pretty cool. Because, you know, first of all, Zach is doing the Lord's work in this space. And if you like read any of his cool ass threads with like Lazarus Group and some of those like asshole kids who like sim swap people and stuff like that, like it's really good work. And it's interesting as fuck if you're into crypto or if you're just into that kind of stuff. But I do feel bad for the people that are like, you know, legit holders in Rave DAO who got absolutely fucked, who are like just buying Rave DAO because they liked it. didn't know the devs were scammers or anything like that. Just liked the project and they got absolutely fucked. Sucks for those guys, right? Only YouTube comments matter. We were here first, and Jayhawk is a god. Yeah, it's definitely Jayhawk. Bro, why'd you make it? First of all, what is that profile picture, bro? What's up, Kayla? How we doing? Fucking weird ass Van Gogh head ass art. I haven't seen Wadi either. I heard he's doing stuff on TikTok though. I haven't heard from Wadi in a minute. I actually don't know. Yeah, where is Wadi? I haven't seen him on the timeline in a minute. Okay, so in other news, this is pretty funny. It looks like, I think it's called Terminal. It's like kind of like a pump fund thing. Oh, but did I? Hold on, give me a second here. Oh, fuck. Oops. Dude, I fucked up my, my title for the stream. How did I do that? Let me see if this works. Give me 1 second here. I don't think I can. One called. I don't think that's gonna work, but whatever. Let me see if it works. I fucked up my title. Ah, goddamn, such an unk, dude. Hey, Rod, do you think we see an all-time high on Bitcoin this year? No, I definitely don't. I do not. I honestly think it's going to get worse. Anyways, Pump Fund, this has been funny. A lot of people are crashing out because this chick is like new to the Pump Fund, the Pump Terminal. It's like their brand, right? I mean, it's like a trading terminal. You have access to different networks and stuff like that. Her name's Angel. And she made this video the other day. People are just shitting on her. So she says, I'm proud to announce that I'm officially a trading terminal. Thank you guys so much for the opportunity. So this is what she says.
It's Angel Cersei, and I am so proud to announce that I'm officially partnered with Terminal. If you've never heard of me before, here's a little bit about me. I started off by playing video games such as Call of Duty and Fortnite on stream, and then I ended up making my way into the day trading community. But up until recently, I saw an opportunity in meme coins and crypto to grow my personal brand, and I decided to take the next step. If you too are interested in getting into meme coin
Boobies straight out, right?
trading, you can click the link in my bio, which will give you a 35% cash back if you use the code ANGELC. And for the people who want to make a little bit of extra cash off of me, there's a $10,000 prize pool, which is up for grabs right now if you click for me using Upside Media's Discord server to submit clips. Thank you guys so much for supporting me throughout this journey, and I cannot wait to see what happens next.
Okay, so brand new account. She's partnered with Trading Terminal, which is like a pump fund thing, right? It's like a, whatever. And so many people are just bitch ass haters, bro. Bitch ass haters. Bitch ass haters, bro. This chick had 250 followers when she made this partnership announcement yesterday. You don't need to be a good trader to get a badge. You need to be 20 with good tits. Welcome to the fucking real world. She's hot. She's a hot chick, motherfucker. And you know what? She's gonna do very well. Hating ass niggas, bro. Hey, how about you show some tits a little more, And people are like, definition of an industry plant. But it's like, we're going to get to the ASDAC thing soon. Don't worry about the head mentalist. Don't worry about that. But so many people are hating on this chick. Let the chick be hot, bro. Dude, if I was a hot chick, first, I'd be letting all the homies crack. 1 and 2, bro, I'd be a bigot. Dude, I would have my tits. I would be half naked on stream with my titties out trading. You know what I mean? Like, bro, let her cook. You know what I mean? Fuck, who cares, nigga? You know what I mean? It's so lame, bro. I saw one person. Oh, here we go. Oh, check this out. So this person's like, it's a chick too, right? I almost had 10K when I asked Terminal for a badge after contributing to Pump Fund for over 6 months by that time. They ghosted me. You're a lost, fags. Yeah, but you're not hot. You know what I mean? You have a PFP there. Show some titties. Maybe we'll put you on. That's what I'm saying. Fucking relax a little bit. You fucking weirdos. Chill out. It is kind of a funny move though, because it does seem like the attention's kind of moving from Pump Fund. I honestly think with Alon's account getting hacked and stuff like that, and the hate towards Pump Fund and the bear market starting to kick in. Because look, really guys, when there's liquidity in the market, there could be bad things going on, but really no one gives a shit. But when the market starts to pull back, and people are not winning anymore, people start to just complain about shit. We got to find something to fucking get us fired up. That's just part of the game. But I think it is funny that they're doing all. It is a weird promotion, but we get it. Like I wouldn't write a post about it. I wouldn't sit there and ponder over it. I'm like, oh, hot chick, she's doing trading. She's gonna have a bunch of fucking weirdos following her and worshiping her. And that's what you want. She's already dropping tickers. I saw one right here. Where was it? She has like a group. Where'd the group go? She's dropping tickers already. Where's it at? Oh yeah, she thanked Alon, obviously, in Trading Terminal. It says, while ETH is sending coins to 200 million, Sol have decided to fund some random girl who got an affiliate deal with 300 followers posting zero. First of all, we don't know how many followers she has on other platforms, right? So she's going to bring them here, right? I just thought it was fun. She's dropping tickers and stuff like that. Like, guys, here we go right here, like these tickers. Like, you have to understand, like, if you're buying stuff like this on Pump Fund, you can probably expect, like, you're trading against them, which I think that hopefully people know when they're doing this sort of thing. Oh, it's just her token, or she has her own token. Oh, she dropped her own token. I'm officially a Trading Terminal. Okay, I got it. Yeah, I did follow her. Yes. Who cares, bro? Who fucking cares? Weird, but I thought it was funny. All right. So that's that news. I guess we can get into the ASDAC situation. So, which is a funny thing to say, right? The ASDAC situation. So if you guys didn't know James Nguyen, we all know. I don't know if you guys know who James Nguyen is, but pretty much, I mean, he was talking, him and like Jake and that other fucking guy, wasn't it, Crypto Bitler, where we're talking about Aster and stuff and spaces for a while. And then he got online. He was like super drunk and weird and stuff like that. But he's pretty much known for getting absolutely wrecked. People said that he made I think almost $1 billion on Pepe and other meme coins, which is absolutely phenomenal, which is crazy. And apparently, he's been losing it all because these large protocols and people that follow that thing they'll know exactly who you are and they'll post your wins and losses online. And so we've been seeing James Wynn get absolutely wrecked, liquidated all the time, making bad guesses, making bad predictions and those sorts of things. That's not new, right? We've been seeing that shit a lot. And so he's just started launching random shit coins. He launched one called ASDAC. I guess if you donate, you get, some tokens that rugged. He launched another one and I think it rugged, and he's probably going to launch another one. So just I think a lot of protocols are doing, with Meme Coin Monday, it seems like a last Hail Mary to get some liquidity out of the market before we get into a real bear cycle, before no one has money. So it's like a Hail Mary, last hurrah, James Wynn is a degenerate, bro. He's a straight degen. I wonder if I could find that video of him drunk on the on the fucking the space, the X space. That shit was funny, bro. Okay, everybody's talking shit about him. All right, here's some of the top ones. And I'll look for that video here in a second. He posted a Telegram group. This guy says James Wynn has resorted to begging for Sol after his last liquidations. The fall off has been biblical. Okay, he was once worth 80 million. He is now broke. Can you name a bigger fall off from grace? I thought that was interesting. Everybody's just kind of shitting on him. I need to find that video of him just being drunk as fuck on that space, bro. That shit was so funny, bro. I know Wasi had it on his account. Let me check that. Hold on. I need to get cut, bro. I'm so dusty right now. I'm locked in though. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm on X all fucking day, locked the fuck in. He wearing a Jordan hoodie so he can feel like he can say nigga. Let me see. Oh, here it is.
Well, okay. So how? Right. Okay. What level? Right. Okay. Fucking hell. Okay. Let's start fucking talking numbers. How many hold on, let me get to my point first, just so I don't mess anything up.
Absolutely fucking shit can, right?
Right, what was your points to stage 2?
I'll DM you private and tell you.
No, fucking say it now.
I'm not saying it on here.
You're a fucking bitch, folks.
No chance I'm saying it on here.
Absolutely. Just he's a degen, bro. You know what I mean? Come on. This is the average crypto guy. He's just a little drunk, Yeah, troglodyte, right? Yeah, I don't know what's going on, Cloud Deli. What's up, Brad? Yeah, dude. They say they call him monkey with a coconut. What are you talking about, bro? Why you're gay? Obeyed wants Kaylee. Guys, come on. Can we not ask for nudes in the chat? Is he Brit? I think he is. I think so. Or Irish or something. Yeah, but he's obviously fucking, he's asking for money now and just launching and rugging these tokens. It's kind of weird. But hey, I'm not surprised at anything that happens in the cryptos, but who the fuck is surprised at anything? Are you guys surprised at anything anymore? I don't think so. I don't think so. All right, let's move to Crash. So Crash, obviously big meme coin guy in the space. One of the only people I would say you could say people on X or personalities I've actually talked to outside of crypto on Telegram and stuff like that. Good dude. Actual Chad trains, Muay Thai stuff. Good dude. Has a lot of money. Obviously known for calling Brett and some other tokens, mostly Brett. But he's calling the top of the stock market today. That's what he says. April 21st is the top of the stock market today, which is interesting, right? So he's, he did call the top in 2021. And I think it's a little different from then too, because it felt, he called the top of Bitcoin, right? Things felt a little, I felt like the market, the actual market, and And this was right when the Russian-Ukraine war was breaking out. So it was some fucking big drama show, right? So it seems like we're here all over again with the fucking Iran war. But he's calling the top, which I thought was interesting. What do you think, Bud? Do you think this is the top? We have some traders in the chat. Some legit guys, been around the block. You guys think this is the top? He said, I'm going to say it again. The top is in for the S&P 500. Run for the exits. They will try to eat you in the streets in the near future. It's over. The exact day of the top. I called it. Remember this. I've seen a few other people call it too. They weren't, set on a date, but I thought that was interesting. He says, I'm him, the guy who called the stock market top on the exact day. On the day, I'm the other one. I'm the one who was to do. I'm the one. I think he meant I'm the only one to do it in the world. I don't know. I'm the fucking guy. I'll be the only one in the world to call it the exact day. Thought that was interesting. Trump on. Oh yeah, I saw Tim Cook step down as Apple CEO too. So is the top in? Obviously, guys, shit could get worse for the crypto space. It is what it is. Psycho says, "When is a backwards Englishman?" Okay, that makes sense. What about OG Asteroid? I always say when it comes to like meme coins, it's not really PvP. It's just about who does it better. And at the end of the day, it's all about market cap size. We always talk about Brett on ETH, was way before the other Brett on base, but the Brett on base went to 2 billion. Can't compete with that. It may be an OG, but it doesn't really matter. The bottom line is price action in the crypto space. It doesn't matter. The bottom line is price action. It's always price action. You could have a strong community. You could have fucking all kinds of shit going on. But if you're not pumping, no one really cares. It's just no one cares. They just don't. I can't make people care. You can't make people care. I know. You saw, especially in the Wojak community. I saw some guys the Wojak on ETH has no community. The Wojak on Solana, we're all sending each other memes all day. It's okay, but the bottom line, the bottom line is that this Wojak is pumping and the other one isn't. Hey, and when your Wojak is pumping, fine. But no one cares about the PFPs and the community. I'm sorry. It helps. But it's about price action. That gets everybody talking, right? Your shit starts pumping. Doesn't care who the OG is. Doesn't matter. You can complain about it online all day, but who cares, bro? Just be happy for people. I know it's hard, hating ass niggas out there. I know it's hard, but just be happy for people. Hooked on phonics, didn't work for Fudney. Fuck you, bud. Jay says Asteroid has Shiba Inu and Pepe vibes. The stock market possibility, because last time we hit all-time high on the stock market, it was bear for 45 to 80 days. Okay. Bro, kind of sounds like a bottom though. Damn. You're welcome, B&B. When your Wojak is pumping. Yeah, come on, Psycho. You know what I meant, bro. I come from Telegram. Somebody send me your channel for promotion. That's you. Nigga, I don't know who's sending you that stuff. Get out of here. I'm just kidding. What's up, Stronger Gaming? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. And thank you so much, Fabo, for reposting the stream. If you guys are next, please hit the repost button one time. You know what, guys? It's going to get to a point where nothing's probably going to be pumping, and we're just going to be sitting here finger popping each other's assholes. But you know what? At least we have each other. At least we could finger pop each other's assholes. You know what I mean? I call Bud first. Bud, throw it back. I'm also, you're a dev of a project. Okay. If you call me sir, you're probably Indian. And if you're Indian, you guys, your culture probably makes really good food. What's up, Javi? Yes, like and subscribe for watching over on YouTube. Appreciate you guys. What's up, Stonk TV? Hey, Rod, have a good night, sir. It is the daytime, but thank you so much, bro. I appreciate it. Pause the fuck. Bud, come on, bud. Chill, bud. So, I thought that was interesting. So, if you guys didn't know, there was a huge... You guys, we're all familiar and caught up with the whole Arbitrum situation, right? And this is another situation, and we've seen this before. I can't remember exactly who and what it was, where, something malicious happens in this space, like someone gets hacked, and what's supposed to be decentralized isn't really, but it's kind of helping the person affected. And it's always different when it's you. I always use this kind of analogy. Like, say, for example, someone stole the $100,000 of your crypto because you clicked on a link. But say MetaMask or whatever wallet you use had this mechanism where if it was fraud, they would freeze the transaction and send it back to you. You'd probably be happy, right? Oh, wow, that worked out for me. But everyone would say, well, it's not really decentralized, because that's part of the risk with crypto sometimes. It's like, when you use like a third-party service like Venmo and stuff, like you can call and dispute transactions and get it overturned and shit like that. But with crypto, if you send your crypto somewhere, you get scammed, you're kind of just fucking stuck like Chuck, right? So there was a massive protocol kind of hack with Arbitrum, and it was like $270 million, right? But Arbitrum recovered $70 million from it. And we think this is Lazarus Group, which is North Korea's hacker group. A lot of people are like, are dumbfounded that North Korea could have like a savvy like hacker group, but they're getting fucked by so many sanctions from the United States that they have to turn to this sort of activity to get money because their population is starving, right? So Arbitrum pretty much stole it back. And a lot of people are freaking out like, oh my God, it's not decentralized, it's not decentralized. And this person says he's part of the Security Council for Arbitrum. He says, I'm a member of the Security Council, and I can tell you we did not make this decision lightly. There were countless hours of debates, technical, practical, ethical, and political. But all it takes for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing. So today we decided to do something. So they ended up freezing the funds and taking it back. So it's not really decentralized because they're able to do that, right? And it's like, I get it. Like people don't like that because they could do it to you. They could mess with your funds and stuff like that. But I like it. Fuck it. Who cares? They hacked it back, baby. I thought this post was funny from Bad Calls. He says, dude, that bridge is no longer with us. And, probably in North Korea, if he did something wrong, he's probably going to get sent to the gulag, right? Which I thought was hilarious. Popping time. Yeah, true. Been there, done that. Yeah. Like I've accidentally sent crypto. I haven't done like a massive amount, and I haven't been hacked for a massive amount, but I've known people who've lost millions of dollars in like NFTs and shit because they downloaded a program or whatever. They just got. Like shit happens all the time. Like people pretend to be like crypto companies or interviewing you for a job. I had one friend who was, he makes my content. You guys probably know him. But there was this like crypto company that wanted to interview him for like a job, and he like downloaded a program and like took everything out of his wallets. But like, this is devastating to some people, and it would be nice if there was some sort of thing that could help you get your money back. It's different. People talk so much shit when it's not them. It's like the whole Ledger situation. Remember Ledger made some thing where if you like lost you could opt in. It was a way for you to recover like a password, or I think even like your secret phrases if you lost it. And I think that's good for normies. I think like true crypto people are not going to want something like that. But if you're like a normie and you just dabble in crypto, the benefit of having a centralized exchange is like if you forget your username and password, you can always reset it, right? And call some people and stuff like that. They're probably going to be in a call center in fucking India, whatever. But there's that safety measure, right? So it's good for the normies. So I didn't think it was a big deal, Oh yeah, I saw someone that got hacked on. Yeah. So there was a bad Ledger app in the iTunes store. I did see that, which I don't use Ledger on my phone, but I know some people do, which is brave. There's been so many SIM card swap hacks, but I think they actually, kind of cut back on that kind of crime. I don't know what they did, but you don't really see it as much. What about Shibnobi crypto bitch ass? Bro, fuck. Say what you want about Shibnobi, but at least that thing ripped, right? Didn't it go like $1 billion or something like that? But yeah, I remember Shibnobi. Everyone was happy that they got listed on SideMask, and then they weren't listed on SideMask. I thought that was funny. And that's pretty much all the news today, I think. Yeah. See if we got anything going on. So hating ass niggas on the timeline. It is what it is. Same shit, different day in crypto, right? Who's surprised? Yeah, big shit show. Yeah. Like I said before, like I said in my post, and some people are upset about it because they can't stand Ethereum doing well. To see Ethereum doing well, at least there were a time where you could hold something longer than fucking one day, right? I thought this was pretty interesting. I've been like trying to use Grok to create like just pictures and stuff like that. Dude, Grok is good with information, but it's so ass with any artwork, bro. Like I wanted Grok to make a picture of all my favorite meme coins from different networks, like in one, and it just couldn't do it, bro. Like look at the. So you guys obviously know these memes: Lofi the Yeti, Brett, Pepe, the cock from Cocky to the rooster, and then Ponky, right, the degenerate monkey. And it gives me this shit, bro. Bro, who the fuck is that, bro? You know, what's up, Boyd Space? Thank you so much. In other news, today was chest day, 450. God damn, awesome, bro. This is why I have multiple wallets, so one disappears, I still got money. That's actually, or like have your meme, have like your straight shit degenerate crypto on like one device, and like have things that you're not going to really touch on another device, like your big daddies. Mononoke was fun. Put 80K, then be up 500 to 700K a week. Missed those days. Hoping Asteroid brings it. Yeah, so you know what I'm talking about. You know, you won't understand if you weren't here. Anyways, this is, I asked them to do it again, and they made this, which is like, that's not even close to Ponky. That's not even close to Cocky. What the fuck is that? That's definitely not Pepe. You know, crazy. Iran's UN convoy just drew a hard line on negotiations. No, yeah, we know. Yeah, they're gonna. We know all that fucking. Here's the thing. There's none of these negotiations were serious. You just got to think about it logically from Iran's point of view. They're literally fighting for their existence. They're not fighting for. They're not us, right? Where our military is out doing shit. We don't know what's going on. We're just chilling here. These niggas are getting bombs dropped on them, bridges blown up. You have, you know, the president of the most powerful. Think about if you lived in Iran and you're watching the news and you see the president of the most powerful country tweeting out that he's going to end their civilization. They're fighting for like their fucking existence. It's a different kind of battle. So there's never going to be any negotiations. You know, we were always going to go to war with Iran. We weren't supposed to, but it's just like there's the only reason why we're hearing about negotiating and stuff like that in the news is for the Trumps to fucking manipulate the market, which is crazy, right? There's been so much market manipulation. It's actually nuts. I saw that the BBC reported something, I think it was, and I know some gay fucking weirdos are going to say something about BBC in the chat right now, but someone reported, it was a news outlet that said like the Trumps are being investigated for insider trading. And I would say with these sort of things, like who really cares, bro? Like when you make the rules like and enforce them, like who cares? You know what I mean? Bro, he always says something crazy and walks back on things. Trump's about to snap. Yeah, it's literally all to manipulate the market. I mean, we have massive trades, you know, going in before he makes a major announcements. And he does like, yeah, the Strait of Hormuz is closed or open on Monday through Friday when the market's open. Like obviously some shit's going on in the background. And you know, I'm always giving people shit is because we used to give Nancy Pelosi so much shit, you know? Now we're silent. Big Black Cat. Yes. What's up, Arman? How we doing, baby? When's the game out? What do you mean? Oh, the Call of Duty? Wolf is back. I don't know what that is. What's your exact Bitcoin price prediction end of year? I don't know about exact end of year. I just think that the market's just it's not gonna get better. It's gonna get more boring. And I honestly think through the summer, we're just gonna get a lot of boring trading sideways actions and maybe have some sort of fall run like we usually do. But I can't imagine us doing anything crazy until the next cycle. I could say that. I don't know. With Bitcoin, I would say that so many people make predictions. If you're really about it, you're doing your TA all day. You're in some good groups. You're surrounded by good people and shit like that. You do your thing. I'm a dollar cost average kind of guy. Bro, my stepson is an amazing artist. What you want? Wait, what are we talking about here? There's a whole different conversation going on. Seems like Trump is just nuking crypto, but stocks are acting like crypto lately. Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. You know, it's all about speculation. You have to understand, like, the Middle East is such a big deal to the economy and just like the dollar, like the petrodollar, the fact that United States is the world reserve, like we are that. The only reason why we don't even need money, we always talk about the debt. We don't need to pay that debt back to who? We don't need to pay it back until people stop buying treasuries, right? And bonds and stuff. Like no one, who cares about the debt? Really? right? But if another currency becomes a dominant currency, then it's not going to look good for us. And the Middle East is big when it comes to just like energy, obviously, but it's a big strategic place in the world that we always, obviously that's why we've been there for so long. Like if it wasn't us, it was other European countries. There's always something going on down there. Obviously Iran and like, the other countries down there, different values with Israel and some of the more like, oil, other parts that are oil rich, like Dubai and stuff like that, like those places, obviously like big touristy spots. Like they're friends with the United States. Like we're kind of buddy with them. So they have a lot of differences there, but it's a big, it's important for strategy because just Asia in general, they get a lot of their energy from the Middle East, like a lot of it. Like our number one nemesis is China. It's not Russia, it's China, right? And they're not, China's not really natural resource rich. United States is. We are super full of natural resource. Us, Canada, Russia, the Middle East, like we have a lot of oil here. Obviously Venezuela. And that's why you see the United States like trying to go after Greenland and Cuba and Venezuela. Like we want everything in our hemisphere, right? And obviously, if we get up there, we get some sort of claim over anywhere in the Arctic or Greenland. It's like a military strategic kind of like win too. You can see it going down in real time. So we can't kind of quit. We cannot leave the Middle East until Iran is completely destroyed, or at least destabilized where they can't really function, or it'll fuck us up, right? It's already going to fuck us up. We're feeling the effects of it now, especially at the pump, but as time goes on, it's only going to get worse. All right. So it's kind of a big deal, but back to my point at the beginning, there was never going to be any sort of negotiations because they're never going to give us what we want. And we're never going to give them what they want. It's just not going to happen, so. If I make 150K in this crypto, I'm going out to Colombia and I'll be $1 million. Yeah. The dollar goes a long way everywhere else. That's a good thing about the dollar, Obviously, I grew up in Southern California on the border, bro. You bring $100, go out in Mexico, you're good all night. Can't do that here. You're spending $500 if you go out here to like a club or something like that. But yeah, the whole war situation is important. But I honestly think that this administration literally is just here to enrich their family, like to get revenge on all the people that fucked with Trump during the first administration and while Biden was president, and just to get fucking stupid rich, right? That's why his net worth has gone up so much over the last year. Fudney has the best, most unhinged chatting crypto. Yeah, you guys are absolutely fucking crazy, and I love it though. You guys are special. You guys are special to me. Like an ugly kid that only their mom likes. You guys are the ugly kid, and I'm your mom. And maybe no one else likes you, but I love you. I do. You can make 150K in one trade. You can, yes. I know. I see a lot of people that travel that always they always say the United States is overrated, but I think we have some real shitty places here. You've been to LA or any of these weird homeless places, bro. We have some real shitty places out here, bro. It's bad, but there's other countries that are nice. It's just that, a little different United States. You do feel safer. I don't know, I guess. But the more you travel, the more you realize that we're probably just overpaying for a lot of things, Oh my God, here we go. See, people are talking shit about that girl still. Breaking, former OnlyFans model has her pump fund badge removed after launching a rug. Did she really? Oh, I don't know about that, but it's not a rug yet, so. Boy Butter is yeah, we know it's Jayhawk. Now, who's your favorite? Shut up. I'm right here. No. Shut up, bro. It's literally you. The fuck is Jayhawk? we got a lot going on around the world, a lot of craziness, and it could get worse, guys. So what's up? Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm from Chula Vista. Zast, where you from? Chula Vista, homie. Where you from, Zast? Hey guys, I don't know what you guys are doing after this, but I'm going to be going on a space if you guys want to come hang out, shoot the shit. It's right here. Right here. It's on my page. If you guys want to come hang out. It's happening in like 4 minutes. You went to Chula, bro. I went to Castle Park, bro. Yeah, fuck Chula Vista, bro. No, to be honest though, Chula Vista High School, bro, was better. Let's be honest. Castle Park's kind of gross, you know. But I went to Castle Park, bro. Hey, what's up? So, yeah, you get it then, right? When you're, because you know, in San Diego. What's up, Joey? Are you at the Hilltop? So I went to Castle Park Middle. You understand when you're 18 in like San Diego or Southern California, at least all my friends, we just go to Mexico. Like we had a lot of friends that we went to school with that lived in Mexico half the time anyways. Like they either lived there and went to school here, or you just go down there and party because you can drink when you're 18 down there. Just walk back across the border all fucked up. But what's up, Zaz? That's cool, man. Yeah, I went to Castle Park Middle and Castle Park High. Obeyed, a member for 33 months, says, love the stream, motherfucker. Also, monthly reminder, Jayhawk is, we know that Jayhawk is gay, but thank you for the reminder. You know? Yes, you can. Everybody, it's going to be on X. It's going to be on X right here. Here, I'm going to post it right now. And you guys check it out. I'll be there. Leave Mexico alone. Dude, I love Mexico. I always thought the media did way too much. You know, I thought the media always said way too, like, growing up and going to Mexico every weekend, like, look, I had a lot of friends I had like 2 friends in particular who got caught smuggling drugs. So that was like a big thing. People did smuggle drugs. But like, if you just went to Mexico to party and minded your own business and like didn't start trouble, like you were fine. I've never gotten any sort of, I mean, I've got altercations in Mexico, but like, dude, when you're in Mexico, bro, and you get an altercation, you got to act like a bitch, bro. They have home field advantage. Zaz says they were saying, man, it's a small town. It is a small town. Yeah, everybody knows each other, kind of. I kind of miss Chula Vista. I'm in Virginia now, but I kind of miss Chula Vista, but I don't miss San Diego house pricing, you know? Same shit with Colombia. They said you will get kidnapped and robbed. I was there for almost 8 years. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the media is crazy, bro. It is crazy. It's like, that's not been my experience. Like, if you go down there looking for trouble, if you're doing some crazy, shady shit, maybe that'll happen to you, but like I honestly think you got to be looking for trouble. Like there's been horror stories, but like that I've heard of, like on the news, people getting shot up and stuff like that. Like, but my experience and the people I know, like we literally go down there all the time, like every weekend, dude, and spend the weekend there because you know I have friends who had family there and stuff. Like it was fine, bro. Just stay low key. Yeah, mind your own business. Be nice to people. You know what I mean? Like being nice to people and minding your own business goes a long fucking way. It really does. Loki OG picks up about the sun. Hey, we were just there to bang hookers and do blow. I've been permanently suspended on X a couple of times. Really? Dude, so many people keep getting clapped on X. Rosarito, yeah. Rosarito, Ensenada, yeah. La Bufadora. I've been to La Paz, Los Cabos. Yeah, super chill, bro. I love San Diego, man. Mexico's great. The media, I mean, there are some dirty ass parts. It stinks. Yeah, no shit. They're a third world country, but chill. And let me tell you guys, the strip clubs are way more economical down there. You know what I'm saying? You know? Good times. Yeah. All right, motherfuckers. I'm going to be going to a space. Come hang out with me on Who's Behind the PFP with Who Dat Joey. Oh, my, a rapper now. All right, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you tomorrow. Same time, 2 p.m. All right, guys. Love you guys. Peace.